Redskins. A lot of options here. Kaiser's still on the board.
Hmm?
Sean Kaiser.
One guy.
Kirk Cousins was going to be, I think this is his last year in Washington. I think it's done after this year. He wants out.
They can just keep franchise tagging him.
No, he wants out.
Kind of forgetting about Hassan Reddick. Is still on the board.
They could use an extra pass rusher.
McCaffrey's still there.
Foster's still there. We were just talking about Deluded Foster.
Deluded, yeah.
I know the other. I got to write down running backs again. They have quite a few running backs, but they don't have a.
They don't have a standout running back.
Standout. And gotta consider John Ross if he's there.
Yeah, they lost Deshaun.
Yeah, I consider John Ross. And I know they're looking hard for a safety, another safety-worthiest pick. You look at, I like Marcus Williams, but it's not a possibility, I don't think. But I think Obi Melifonwu, Jabril Peppers, and Budda Baker are possibilities here. So you look at the safeties, but maybe not more likely than these guys we already have down. So who are you guys taking here?
Go ahead, Pete. So I don't have to put you in a difficult situation.
Reuben Foster, best player available.
You're not scared?
Oh.
Well, not even a little about his drug test.
He didn't fail.
You gotta be scared.
You hear that? You hear this? That's the diluted.
You know how much of that you gotta drink for it to be diluted?
Yeah.
You gotta drink. You gotta be just pounding.
Maybe he's
that.
pounding gallons of water.
At least it was that and not booze.
No, because then that would have.
Are you taking Foster?
I'm taking Foster.
All right, I would consider Kaiser strongly here, but Foster's the guy I would take too. Titans are up next. We had the Titans pick previously and take Marshawn Lattimore, the corner. John Ross, you got to write down. They need a receiver. Do they go with another corner? You got Quincy Wilson still on the board. You got other guys that are on the rise, but the only one that I would consider is Quincy Wilson. For corner, you got Humphrey as well. Is there really? I think we already made a decision. Is it John Ross?
Another gentleman's agreement.
Is it another gentleman's agreement?
Yep, John Ross.
John Ross is the guy. The Bucks are now on the clock. Bucks.
Oh, I know where I'm going.
Did we pick Dalvin Cook already?
Cook's gone. McCaffrey's still there, though.
McCaffrey is still there.
That's my pick.
That's your pick?
I'm showing my hand early.
Oh, wow.
I'm writing down Kamara.
Okay, Kamara.
Because they could use a running back. He's a guy that can go anywhere from this range to early second. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes. Some teams I heard prefer him over some of the other guys, but most teams do not. So we got McCaffrey, Kamara, maybe some defensive guys. All the defensive guys are running out, but there's still plenty of good guys here.
Hassan Reddick still.
Got Hassan Reddick. He got.
Really fit. Oh, actually, he could fit the team.
He can play linebacker or DN. He can fit.
I like him.
Oh, another guy, Taco Charlton, who was kind of lost some buzz lately. He was kind of known as a top 15 pick easy. Now, I think maybe that's usually we see that in the draft. A guy that's like up there, and then we forget about him, and then he goes.
What about maybe Jabril?
That's an option. They need a defensive back.
Jabril.
Other safeties too, but. You know, you guys have out of those guys. You guys have somebody.
I have mine, but I don't think it agrees with Pete's with his hand motions over there.
I was just really thinking.
Who would you take?
I was really thinking about Hassan Reddick. I was like, I like him there.
I like this guy, man.
He's so versatile there. He could play. I feel like
that's who you would take.
Yeah, he could play inside linebacker. He could play outside linebacker. He could play DN. He could be the DN there.
And who you got, Junior?
I got first guy you have on your list over there.
McCaffrey. Now. I prefer, people that watch my videos, listen to my videos, I prefer Kamara over McCaffrey. I think Kamara with Jameis Winston in that offense would be so scary. So we're at a split here. I think the most realistic one is probably McCaffrey because he should be the first off the board out of those three. So we'll just give it to McCaffrey. To speed things up, we'll give it to McCaffrey.
Hating on
Denver.
Hassan Reddick.
Denver. Kaiser?
I think he'd be perfect on the Bucks now.
I think that I don't know if they would spend another first round.
No, I don't think they would.
Yeah.
What about
this is with the offensive line.
Yeah.
You gotta write down
Forrest Lamp and
Bulls, Lamp, Ramczyk. Yeah. I think this is gonna be in Cam Robinson. This is where the lineman's gonna come off. I think it's. Did we write anybody else down?
No, that's my. I think agreement.
I think they consider maybe a Taco Charlton, maybe a
Jabril.
I don't know if they really need defensive backs. Reddick's there. Maybe they consider Kamara if Anderson keeps getting hurt. They consider it, but if it's going to be an offensive lineman, now I wouldn't really touch. I've said this before. I wouldn't really touch any offensive lineman in the first round, and because they all have giant weaknesses. You got Garrett Bowles, who majority of the league sounds like they prefer, but he's going to be 25 before the season starts. 25-year-old rookie. Forrest Lamp, he's a tackle/guard. but mainly he's a guard. Do you take a guard this high? Ramczyk would be the best offensive tackle and offensive lineman in this draft, but he hasn't been able to work out yet because he's hurt. And Cam Robinson, off the field issues, nothing crazy, and is inconsistent, but he's probably a day one tackle if you're Denver. So which one are you guys taking?
I'm going to go...
You're going 25-year-old, you're going with most likely a guard instead of a tackle. You're going with the best tackle, but he's hurt. Or you're going with probably the second best tackle, but inconsistent and off-the-field issues, slight off-the-field issues.
I'm going Lamp.
Yeah, I think Forrest Lamp's the best.
Going with the guard?
Lineman.
Yeah.
But what if you need a tackle very badly? You guys already chose Lamp, so
yeah,
it's
Lamp's already decided.
I
What
would,
are you
probably go,
arguing?
I would probably go Ramczyk because the Broncos are going to be good no matter what. So you can afford to wait on the injured guy. That's going to be the best.
Right.
But Lamp's the guy. A little early, but okay.
Okay.
The Lions are next.
Ooh.
Foster come off the board? He did. He came off the
Yeah,
board.
Diluted's off.
Diluted.
Who can we put down for the Lions?
Yeah.
Maybe Jabril.
Jabril, I don't know if they go.
If you're going for best available player,
I don't think
he has to make your list.
For you, he's maybe is.
He's got to make your list.
I think you Taco Charlton still on the board.
Yeah.
Tack McKinley. Oh, is Hassan Reddick still on the board?
What the heck? Son Reddick's
Reddick's still on the board.
Yeah, never mind. My pick's done.
I think you got to consider Humphrey and Quincy Wilson.
Yeah.
You got to maybe look at the running backs. Probably not take them. David Njoku. Ebron's really not working out. Well, Njoku and Ebron may open things up for Ebron.
Ooh.
But I think we're all leaning towards Reddick.
Yeah.
Reddick. Just so versatile.
Circle him, man. Circle him.
Dolphins would have loved to have Reddick. Dolphins have a huge need at linebacker, I think. But guys that can play linebacker for the Dolphins, are they worthy of the pick? You look at Gerard Davis at Cunningham. Maybe a little early for those guys, but it's possible. You look at those same guys that are head down for the Lions, Taco Charlton, Tack McKinley. Tack could play outside linebacker. Maybe not in that scheme. You look at Quincy Wilson, Marlon Humphrey. I don't. This one's kind of tough. I don't know who the Dolphins would take. Possibly one of the offensive linemen.
Maybe a corner.
You look at Quincy Wilson, Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon.
Probably one of those two. So.
I'm gonna go Humphreys here. Humphrey.
You're gonna go Humphrey?
Yeah.
Humphreys.
Yeah.
It's tough because their D-line is really good, but do you pass on a guy like Taco Charlton here?
I think you do.
Could you pass? Or do you take a guy like Budda Baker or Obi Melifonwu, who are safeties that could play corner? Budda Baker, if he played corner, he'd probably be a slot corner. Obi Melifonwu, some teams like him to play outside corner. You pick his Humphrey? You stick with Marlon Humphrey?
I'm sticking.
You like his potential?
Yeah.
Alabama corner. You're going Humphrey too?
Yeah, I like him.
My pick would be Quincy Wilson. But
Well, they could stay Florida.
Florida.
We'll go to Florida guy.
Pete, you already
corner
locked
really
in your
isn't the
pick.
biggest need,
You
so
already
it's
locked
kinda,
in
it's
his
kind of
pick.
tough here.
Locked it in.
Who are their corners? Byron Maxwell.
Byron Maxwell,
That's pretty bad.
Xavier Howard. Yeah, they could use him. You guys said Humphrey.
Humphrey,
So
circle that boy.
I would take Quincy Wilson on the corner, but we're gonna go with Humphrey. The Giants, the rest of those O-line.
Oh, I got a good pick for them.
I like David Njoku there.
Yeah, I like dude.
I got a good pick for them.
I like what running back? We only have Kamara left. I like
Kamara.
Kamara. Is that your pick?
That was my pick for him.
You don't like Paul Perkins?
Paul Perkins? No.
No, I think he's got potential.
Stop.
I think he's got potential, but yeah, I don't know if he's a starter for like what the Giants are trying to do. They're trying to contend.
They've addressed every other offensive issue.
The offensive line, I know a lot of people really want another offensive lineman, but again, I don't really like the offensive lineman. So your pick would be Kamara?
Pete can go first on this one.
I'm gonna go with Njoku.
Yeah, I think.
Don't do it.
Will Ties their tight end.
Oh, that's true.
He's not really a playmaker there.
Kamara's a little higher on my big board than Njoku, but they're pretty damn close. So bigger need. The tight end, you're going with Njoku.
Lock him in.
Lock him in. That's the guy. Downfield threat. Mismatch problem. All right, Raiders are next. I think we got to keep rolling with Kamara here because they need a running back. They also need linebackers. Gerard Davis, the Florida middle linebacker. Captain. Could be a good fit. Good pick.
Still got We still have McKinley, right? Tack McKinley.
Tack McKinley, Taco Charlton,
Yeah.
Taco, Tack,
Possibly. Because we're talking about linebackers. Possibly Zach Cunningham.
Zach Cunningham. DBs, they could use another DB. Look at Obi Melifanu. You look at Buda Baker. You look at Quincy Wilson. Chidobe Awuzie, I heard they like him, but I don't know if I would make that pick.
My pick is there.
A lot of options. Who's your pick?
My pick is there.
Who's your pick?
I think that Kumara is a better fit for them than stupid Marshawn Lynch. So I think that.
Yeah,
that's
is that
what
locked in? Are they getting Lynch? They got to trade for him.
Yeah, I think the deadline is the draft. They were saying.
And we don't really know how long Lynch is going to last. He just took a
Right.
year off of football.
Yeah. So I'm going Kumara here. I think it's just address the needs on your offense.
I think their biggest need.
They just lost their running back.
Their offense is better than their defense. Defense is what kept them out of games. So you could argue that their biggest need is their biggest need on defense, which has been linebacker in general. So, but I think Kamara. So I'm looking at Kamara and Gerard Davis, but I think Kamara would be much more of an impact.
Yeah,
I think he'd be scary with them on offense. So I'm gonna go Kamara.
Okay.
Is that you're going with?
Okay.
You can't go wrong with that on Pete. That's
Yeah,
a Tennessee pick.
Well, Joe Mixon
I
would be
like
good too, but is he gonna? Is he probably not, I don't know.